What is an example of a case in which you, as a Treasury Secretary, disagreed with the President, and how did you work out those differences?
There were times when I disagreed or had a different view of the President, although it was interesting with President Clinton. He understood economic issues extremely well, and he came into office knowing what he wanted to do. And I agreed with, I'm trying to think now, I would say it's fair to say I agree with virtually everything that he thought in terms of his basic views. As time went on, there would be some particular points in which I might have a disagreement. But when I did, I would tell him what I thought, and he would hopefully take it into consideration, and then he would decide whatever he was going to decide. Sometimes he made decisions that I didn't agree with, although really I agree with most of, not all of, but most of what he did.
How would you advise students to work out these differences with someone in a higher position?
I think that you should always be true to yourself. And if you disagree with someone who's very senior to you, there are people who have a tendency to want to say to the senior person what they think the senior person wants to hear. And I think that really is wrong for all kinds of reasons. I just think you want to feel good about yourself. So I think you should say to people, tell people what you really think. Do it diplomatically. And think through carefully what your points are. And then when the person that you're working with, who's very senior, makes the decision, then you live with that decision. Or if it's too extreme and you really just can't live with it, then you leave your job. And I never had anything even close to that. But I do think the key is to remain true to yourself. And don't fall into the temptation, which so many people do, of telling your senior person what they want to hear.